Gentlemen, how are you?
I'm fine.
Hope you're doing good.
I'm not bad, brother.
Yeah, you look good though.
Thank you.
The money has come, isn't it?
Yeah, you are looking amazing as well, brother. You are managing, brother.
You look damn good.
Thank you.
What is the secret?
You know, hard working. That's it.
Just working hard.
And just working hard.
When you say hard working, what do you mean?
I mean, everybody know, like, we play football. I'm talking about football, so I have to take good care of myself as well. So yeah, I don't want to wait before tournament or before league. Then I will start maybe getting in shape. I do it even off season as well. So yeah.
So what was your upbringing like?
I think it's not easy for me. I started in secondary, and from secondary I moved to Windy Professional, which is Winneba as well. Yeah. It was not easy though, but the most important thing is that I said to myself that I want to be a professional football one day, and now, yeah.
When you say it was not easy, what do you mean?
I mean, you know, in football-wise, you have to have, the facilities. You understand? And if I'm talking about facility, when I was in Winneba, it's not everything that you can get it there. You understand? Sometimes you have to struggle in terms of even balls to train, even the pitch itself. You understand? But I put it inside me that whether I like it or not, I want to be professional one day. And this is Samuel Inkoom now.
So, where did you grow up?
I grew up in secondary.
Okay.
And like I said, from secondary, I came to Windy Professional. So I was the Winneba Sports Academy almost like almost like 8 years there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I went there when I was 10 years though.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I was there for a couple of trainings in Mina Academy. We started under 15 academy. So I was seeing also big boys though, like Black Stars used to come there, under 17, under 20, 23. So I was lucky to also see all the national teams, they come there for also preparation when they have tournament, you know.
So how many siblings do you have?
We have 6.
6?
Yes, 6.
And you are number?
I'm number 4.
Number 4.
Yeah.
The other siblings, do they also play football?
No, none of them. None of them.
Why?
I don't know. You know, everybody have his own something that you have to. You understand? But I was lucky to be footballer. But it's not even lucky. I pushed myself because I wanted to. You understand? Even though my father was a headmaster, and he doesn't want me to even play football at that time. You know. Because he just want me to focus on my education, you know. But I also let him know that this is something that I want to do. You know, sometimes even if I go to training, when I come, there will be no food for me. Also, he will bash me, you understand, like punish me as well. But at the end of the day, I proved to him that I want to play football. And at the point in time, he saw that, oh, okay, he want to, so we should give him chance, so yeah.
When you say sometimes you would come home and there's no food, or was it some kind of punishment, or it was just that there was no money at home to provide food on the table? Because if your father is a headmaster, definitely you came from a very good background.
Yeah, it's not about there's no money. It's all about they don't want me to play football. You understand?
So that was your punishment?
Yeah, so they will do something to frustrate you. You will never even go play football. But even that also motivates me a lot. Sometimes when I come, I don't have food. I say, okay, let me push myself, you know. So yeah, it was not easy. Me, myself, that I said I want to play football, so yeah.
But who was that person that you were looking up to, that you were so motivated and very interested in pushing to play football?
At the point in time, when I went to Winneba, I used to see big players that we all watch on TV, like Stephen Appiah, Samuel Osei, Derek Boateng, John Penty, John Mensah, you know, Matthew Amwa, these big players that we all watch on TV.
Yeah.
And they used to come to the Winneba, you know, for preparation. So this is the kind of players that I said to myself, one day I want to be like them. you know, because I also go to them for advice, and I used to also wash their clothes. I clean their football shoes as well.
Wow.
So yeah, anytime they come to Ghana, they normally come to Winneba. So this is something that when I see them also motivates me more, that whether I like it or not, I want to be professional one day.
Based on the punishment that you suffered from your family, how was it like anytime you got back? And that was after you were able to break through to play for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. I'll come to the Kotoko story in a bit. But if they see you on television, how was it like?
They are so excited, you know. And everything that I told them, they saw that, okay, he's different. He has different mindset, different mentality, and he's a hardworking son that we have, you know. They feel proud to see me on TV.
At what point did you move to Kotoko?
When I think I was in Winneba at that time, and I went 6 months loan with Sekendi Azakes.
Okay.
And we played against them in Sunyane, if I'm not wrong, I think 2007, 2008. And I played very well. You know, I think we beat them in that game. And, and after the game, Sylvester, now he's a Bantamahene.
Yeah, Bantamahene.
Now at the moment.
Sylvester, sorry.
Yeah. So he sent somebody to come and pick me from Sekendi. They started talking to me, and Bashir Reford also started talking to me that I want you to come and help the team. At a point in time, I saw myself that, oh, okay, I'm going to Kotoko. Yeah. You understand? And Kotoko, everybody know that it's a traditional team. It's a team that people worship. It's a team that a lot of Ghanaians love. You understand? So when I went there, I was a little bit shaken though, because when I went there, at that time they were talking about how Aziz Ansah would stay. You know, so
one of the best right backs we had in the country.
Yeah, in Ghana Premier League.
Yeah.
So, and I said to myself that let me have patience, because at the end of the day, if they finish talking to him, then I'm going to be a second choice of him. You understand? Because I respect him so much. So when I heard that he doesn't want to stay anymore, so I went there. I didn't go there as right back though. Even that game, I played as a midfielder at that game. And there was a time Bashir Reford called me. Bashir Reford is, how to say, is a father to me. Yeah. You know, before not even him going to Asante Kotoko, whenever he come to Winneba for coaching course, we have to, sometimes we play the friendly games and stuff, and he see me, call me, you have big potential, keep working hard, and whenever I have a team, I will help you. I will give you the platform. So for me to also come, for him to also understand, he know the kind of person I am, for him to also give me that platform in Asante Kotoko was very huge though. You know, even though when we went there, the fans was not, you know, they didn't have so much confidence in us. Yeah. But football is all about how you take your chances, you know. So when they gave us the platform, we just make good use of it.
I will need to understand something, and that has to do with many people say there's lots of pressure playing for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Was that pressure playing for Kotoko?
There's a lot of pressure in the team itself, because the fans demand a lot. As soon as you sign Asante Kotoko, you're supposed to know that you have a big task ahead of you, because these fans, they don't have patience. All they know is that the team have to win. So you as a player, you have a lot of headache. That's one. What to do to make them happy, what to do to play a big impact for the team to win as well. So that is why it's not about pressure that you, the player, you feel the pressure, you cannot play. That is not mine. Mine is that how to make them happy, how to make the team successful.
Yeah. So was it at Kotoko that you became a right back, or what happened? Or even at Hazakes you were playing as a right back?
Yeah, sometimes Hazakes I play center back, sometimes I play right back, sometimes I play also defensive midfield as well. But when I came to Kotoko, I think it got to a point in time, I think they separate the team too. One went to Germany, one went to Sudan, if you can remember at that time. So those who went, I'm part of the Germany group. Those who went to the Germany group, we played against Sudanese, the group. Those who went to Sudan. So I played as right back. And I remember Niaje also played as also right back.
Oh, okay.
So sometimes
Daniel Niaje?
Daniel Niaje.
Oh, wow.
He put Niaje sometimes. Anytime he put Niaje, I will go to right wing. You know, and sometimes I will also come to the midfield.
The Niaje too, was that versatile?
Yeah, Niaje can play a lot of positions. You know?
Wow.
Yeah. And he's a hard-working guy.
Yeah.
I like him so much, you know. You know, when you are in a team that you have a competition, if he lets you as a player to do extra. You don't sleep, because the moment you sleep, somebody will come and take your position. Yeah. So yeah, in our time there was a lot of competition in the team, a lot, because you have Harrison Afo, you have Jordan Apoko, you have Bequin, you have Fancy Akwafo, you have Meno, you have Kojo Poku Mahala, you know, bunch of them. Yeah.
So that really helped in growing you, right?
Yeah. That pushed me a lot to do extra.
But let's come back to the right back. At what point did you finally become a player who was now playing either a right back or a right winger instead of playing as a centre back?
I think I was selected to go to under U17.
Okay.
And I'm playing centre back. And the likes of players that we went there. You have Jonathan Korte. Yeah. He's very tall. You have Jerry Akame.
Oh, so your height was a factor.
Yes. Let me put it that way. That's a big factor, because at a point in time, also Duncan was also very smart. Coach Duncan was also very smart to the extent that he said to me that I would like you to play right back. At the first time when he was telling me, I was not, you know.
You were not happy?
Yeah, I was not happy though. But because I was in Winneba, I played a lot of positions. Yeah. You know, because they don't allow you to play one position.
One position.
Some games you play maybe striking, you'll be a striker. Some games you'll be right wing. You understand? They always change it for the players, for us to develop very well. So when he told me that I have to play right back, I was preferring my favorite position, but yes, nothing pushed me. I said to him, okay. So one friendly game he put me there. And I played very good, and he said to me that from now on you are going to play right back. And at that time, our captain was Emmanuel Anson.
Oh, okay.
He was at the Olympics at that time. Yeah, he was the captain also. Okay. Very good player, very player that I respect so much.
Ah, so it was David Duncan who made you a right back?
Yes, it was David Duncan.
David Duncan. Oh, wow. That's quite an interesting one. But during your days at Kotoko, and in fact, let's just still stay around Kotoko a bit, talk about Kotoko before you moved out of the shores of the country. Talk to us pretty quick on the Kotoko you see today and the Kotoko that you were part of.
There's a big difference now. There's a huge difference. Let me put it this way. I'm not saying that current Kotoko are not good players or they are not doing things that are not good. But in our time in Kotoko, nobody would tell every fan would love to come and watch us because we were giving them what they want. We were giving them good football. The players fight for the team. You know, that is something that the fans need. You know, the fans want players that who can be there for the team and also make us happy as well. You know, sometimes it's not about winning. They want to see good football. You know, at a point in time, the fans, they sleep even when we are playing football because they know at the end of the day we are going to deliver. You understand what I mean? So, yeah, it was very good in my days in Kotoko. But now, I'm not saying that they are not good, but there's certain things that they have to also work on it because now nobody's even watching games. They are football matches because I think that they also have to improve in their game. You know, because when you improve your gameplay, I think every fan will love to come and watch because they want to see good football and they will be so excited watching their own team. So I think they have to do extra. They have to do more. They have to make the fans happy.
But when you came back, why didn't you go there? But you rather went to House of Folk. Since you know that Kotoko, it's a team. It's like your blood. Why didn't you go there?
This question, I've been answering this question so many
You have to answer it.
Yes. I think when I was coming to Ghana, I said I want to play Ghana football, you know. And I was being professional because I said to myself that it's the same league that who gave me the platform. So for me to come back and come and play the same league, I would not be something that I feel shy to come and play the league that gave me the platform. So I came. It was Kotoko who sent me an offer, official offer from Kotoko, from Nane Wamponsa, which was the CEO. So I told him that okay, that's fine. So I came. We were talking about it back and forth in terms of money and a lot of issues as well. So when I came, I tried to call him, and he said to me that the first time I called him, he said to me that he's in the meeting at the moment. He will call me back. So he called me back, and he said he will get back to me. Okay, so it went to a point that the board, even the board members, want to see if I really want to play. You know, so I met a couple of them. We sat down, we discussed, and I told him that if you guys thinking maybe there's no money, I would love to play for free. But at the end of the day, they said, the coach said, he's already having
his team.
His team. He has like 4 players in my position. You understand? So it tells me that when I come, I'll be 5.
Fifth choice.
Yeah, 5th choice. So, and I even told them that on the day, whoever will train good will play. But they also let me know that the coach is okay with the right back he has, and which I respect him for that decision, because it doesn't mean that you are a legend, so you can just do what you shouldn't do. You have to respect him as a coach. You have to also understand his game plan. He said this kind of players that he has is good for him. And at the end of the day, I think he finished the season and he won the league, and which I respect him so much for that. But the fans was not, the fans couldn't understand
what happened behind the scenes.
What happened behind the scene, because they wanted me to be in the team at all costs. So this is what happened. I cannot just say, I'm Samuel Inkoom, so I'm just, I want to, how to say, I don't want to obey the instructions that me and you know that football, there's certain regulations are in football. So yes.
So what were, in fact, we heard stories that came out claiming that you said the CEO feels so big to call you, but what you're telling me is quite different from that.
Yeah. You know, the moment this Kotoko deal didn't happen, there was a lot of rumor. There was a big tension, even on me. The fans were insulting me. They were giving me, they were bashing me back and front. I'm ungrateful. I'm that. I decided that I would never talk. You understand? Because I don't want also big tension in the team as well. I just want the playing body also have a good mind to also focus on the league itself. So yeah, there was a whole lot, you know, but even it got to a point, some people are saying that I said I need $10,000 and they said they don't have $10,000, so that is why the deal couldn't happen. But it was not like that, you know, so I don't want to talk too much about this.
Yeah, but did you say the CEO feels too big to call you? Did you say that anywhere?
I don't remember. I think I said something that I called him and he said he would call me back. You understand? And I started calling him. There was no answering phones. That is why I got to know that maybe there's something happening. You understand? So when the board members also tried to invite me, I went there. I was there. They called the CEO in front of me, and they were talking to him that Inkoom is in front of us. We would love for him to be in the team. What is the problem? What is happening? And I think he said something that I heard it. He said something that they should talk to the coach. This is what he said. They should talk to the coach. So it means like he has played his part. You understand? I know. There was a whole lot, brother.
Not to stretch this conversation, but just this moment, just some few minutes ago, a couple of minutes, you mentioned that the CEO called you back. So I'm struggling to put 1 and 2 together. If the CEO called you back, where from the like the time and he's supposed to call you back, and where from all this? I'm a bit confused.
Yeah, that is what I'm saying. That it got to a stand that a lot of stories came up. A lot of them.
So, in essence, some of the stories were false.
Yes, I'll put it that way. Some of the stories, for me, it was not something that I said it. You understand? So, but at the end of the day.
Did you feel disrespected by some of those reactions? Having given your all to Kotoko before.
I said to myself that, okay, my last club before I traveled was Kotoko.
Yeah.
And I wanted to come and play, and this stuff is happening. It got to a point that I was feeling like, okay, maybe I don't deserve to be there. And also I feel like, okay, whatever I did for them, maybe they don't appreciate it. But I got to know that it's not the same people that when I was there, I'm talking about the management.
Yeah.
They were not there. They were not there at this time. So I don't feel like I have to be like I'm disappointed. I wanted to play, but it didn't happen. And this is football. Football is like that, you know. If you want to go somewhere and they don't feel like you have to be there, you have to find somewhere else, which they will appreciate you. They will cherish you as well. So I didn't feel down at all, but I just said to myself that I have to move on.
In essence, it was the coach who did not allow you to come to Kotoko.
They said, I met him one time, but we didn't even talk about this, you know.
Oh, okay.
And I don't want to say it was the coach. I don't want to also blame it was the CEO, management. You know, the management. That is why I want to make it in general that if it's supposed to happen, it was going to happen, but it didn't happen, so yeah.
And then you chose the rivals, House of Hope.
And I went to House of Hope.
How did it go?
I spoke to Sule Mutari. And I told him that I want to come and train, you know, and it's okay, why not? So let him speak to the coach, and after he will let me, you know, the time that they will start training. So I went to the training, and I started training, and some of the fans started, you know. I couldn't understand how they were so, how to say, I feel at home, you know. They want me to play for the team. You know, they receive me very nice. They welcome me, something that I didn't expect it. You know, so I said, okay, then let me play for them.
And you played for them?
And I played for them. Even before I went to the first training, I spoke to Safu Jemfi, which is Kotoko.
Oh, okay.
So he was trying to say, oh, wait a little bit, let me speak to them, let me speak to the coach, let me speak to what...
okay, he was still trying to speak to Kotoko, yes, so he could come there instead, yeah.
But I told him that, listen, at the end of the day, if they want me to be there, it will happen. So, even me telling him I'm going for training, it was a big issue. But I told him that I respect you so much, you are a legend, and you are somebody that, when I was in Kotoko, he's somebody that I respect so much, and I told him that at the point in time I have to move on. So when I started training with House of Folk, I feel like, oh wow, they want me to be there. You know, they want me to be the part of the family, the Phobian family. So I was so excited to be.
Did you play for House of Folk for free?
In my opinion, I would say something like that. In my opinion, because if I want to talk about in terms of money, you understand where I've got my level into, and coming to play for House of Folk. House of Folk is a huge club. It's one of the best traditional team in Ghana, in Africa. Everybody know, well known. And I count myself lucky to be in that team as well. But I'm not playing for free. You know, everybody have to be, when you work, you have to be paid,
yeah.
You know, so yeah. I'm not.
They paid you something, but not
like. Yes.
Yeah, and everything. Even if it is one city, it's still a salary.
Yes, it's salary. That's why I appreciate it. You know.
But In your period at House of Oak, there were many, many difficulties on the field, off the field. I remember some time you had even a go at some of your colleagues, telling them if they're not willing to play, they should move on. Why are you getting frustrated?
No, you know, sometimes the players, the young players that we have, they are very good players. We have good potential players in Ghana. And sometimes some of them doesn't know what they have. So some of us have to also be on them, you know, push them harder to let them know that, hey, you have something that maybe you don't think that you have something, you know. So I'm telling you that you have to, this is the kind of, you want to go to Europe, but it's step by step. If you don't play very well, who will see you in Europe? Nobody can see you. Play the team very well. Let the team feel that, okay, you came and you have done something, so that when you also have contract, the way will be very smooth for you to go.
And they will let you go.
They will let you go. So this is some of the things that sometimes I will even call meeting, organize a meeting, call all the players, and you know, even at the point in time, one of our games, I seize all of them phones, you know, for them to stay focused, you understand? Because yes, phones are good, but when you have the job that gives you food, you have to respect that job. 20 minutes for the game to start and you are on your phone, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't tell you that you are a professional. Respect the kind of job that you do, and then God will give you the rest. So that is why sometimes I'm more like a coach, but I was not a coach. I want to be on them, you know? And the boys also respect me also. They like me so much because I always encourage them. I always let them know that, hey, you have something that you have to appreciate it. You have something that you have to do extra. You push yourself, you know. So this is sometimes that you go to a point that more like a coach or maybe a team manager or something like that.
What was the major challenge at House of Oak?
I think it's got to a point that the board chairman is of His Royal Highness Tobo Afede, his board and the management. To be honest, they were doing everything for the team. We went there several times, meetings for the board chairman to talk to us, to motivate us, you know, to let us know that this is the job that you do. You have not learned any job apart from football. So whenever you have chance to play on the pitch, you have to give everything. And the board chairman was saying, we have to be ambitious. You have to have the ambition that we want to do something. So, but sometimes I got to know that the fault is not from them. The fault is from the playing body. So that is why I begin to go harder on some of the players, try to enter their mind to push them to do extra.
What was the fault from the playing body?
You know, like, okay, we are House of Folk, like playing against, let's say, RTU, playing against, let's say, Gold Stars, playing against, let's say, Accra Lions, or maybe Dream FC, we are going to win. You know, we just take it that we will win. And by the time we just being ourselves, we are down. You understand? So the mindset itself was very down. You know, we take everything like, okay, normal, we win, we are Accra House of Folk. But now football doesn't work like that. Any team that who is ready to play against Accra House of Folk, the team will do extra to beat. He want to be in your shoes. He also want to play in House of Folk. So that is some of the things that we were facing. We're facing a lot of challenges, like complacency is killing us, you understand? But we have good team. We have very good group that I saw that, why not? We can even go to Africa to make even big impact. But football, if you don't prepare your mind, if you don't do extra training, if you don't stay focused, I don't think you can get the result that you need.
Has your contract with House of Folk expired?
No, my contract will finish this month, 31st.
Oh, then it's expired?
Yes, almost.
Almost expired. Because before the new season starts, your contract will expire. Exactly. Will you renew? Are there discussions to renew?
At the moment, I have contract, so I don't talk about my contract, you know. Even though I know the contract is supposed to finish this month, but I have certain things in my contract that unless the contract finishes before I will start talk about new contract.
So the contract is such that until it expires, you cannot discuss renewal.
Otherwise, I'll breach the contract, and I don't want to do it. I respect this team.
But I know you have other ambitions. Yeah. So it means what it means is that if you have to chase those ambitions, you're definitely not going to be renewing your contract.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to talk so much about this, but I have ambition. That ambition is that I also want to, after retire, I want to give the young ones. I want to help them to develop very well, because that's why I want to go into sports management. To try to bring the talent, to scout the young talent as well, because we have it, but they need a good platform to also showcase themselves, because the problem we are having, we don't have too much facilities for our young players to develop. That is why every time wherever I am, wherever I go to, I mention Tobo Afede, His Royal Highness. Look at what he has done in Pobi Mine. This is the facilities that we need for the young players to develop. We need this kind of facilities. So I respect him so much. He's a great king, and he's a good friend of mine. And this is what I want to do to help the young ones. I also want to help them to develop very well.
So are you thinking of putting up, say, infrastructure or something?
Yes, because I have also a lot of links outside, and they love Ghanaian players. They love Ghanaian players so much. So a lot of them come to me, I want this player, what do you think, what do you want? You understand? So this is kind of thing that I want to also use it to help them.
But when do you intend to retire so that you can switch to that area?
Any moment from now.
As it means that if your contract expires, you are retired?
Any moment from now.
So you've not retired yet?
Yes, not yet.
You've not retired yet?
Not yet.
But if you're not retired, I'm not sure you can be an active footballer and still be into management.
And that is why I'm saying that, I don't think it will keep long, you understand? I don't want to wait when I retire before I started going to sports management. It doesn't work. I have already started, you understand? But this season, because my contract is still active, I don't want to talk too much. Maybe after the season, or maybe after the contract, maybe
I'll go. You will now fully go into the sports management and do away with the football. But as we speak, Samuel Inkoom has not retired.
Yeah, I've not retired.
Okay. If you just joined us, we are speaking to Samuel Inkoom, Hasselhoff player currently, and the former player of Commercial Asante Kotoko, former player of the Black Stars, and the former player of FC Basel. We are not going to, in fact, under 20 World Cup winner, under 20 African Cup of Nations winner, and played at the FIFA World Cup with the Black Stars during the 2010 FIFA World Cup. We've been talking about his journey in Ghana. I want to switch the conversation up a bit. At what point, Samuel, did you get that call to move to Europe? Which club in Europe was your first club when you were living in Qatar?
FC Basel. Okay. FC Basel. They approached me. I think they sent one of their coaches to Ghana.
Oh, okay.
At that time, we were playing against one team in Kumasi. So they came. They watched the game. After the game, they want to meet me to talk about
potential move.
Yes, they want to let me know because of me that they are there. So I met them in one hotel. I think it's a sports hotel close to the stadium.
Oh, okay.
And they started talking to me about, hey, we want to take you to FC Basel. This is the offer. This is the money. And I said, I'm not the right person to talk about money. So maybe allow me to give you to the management, one of the management, to you guys to start talking about how much they want, and then after we'll know what to do. So I gave the management contact to them. They sent offer to them. They started discussing it. Because we were having African, we qualified to play. So it was a little bit difficult for me to go. So I have to go to the CEO, Sylvester, to beg him, to talk to him that please let me go. I've waited for this for a very long time. Because I said to myself that I don't want to go for trials. That doesn't mean players who go to trials are no good. But this is what I said to myself. So now that I have the straight deal, allow me to go. and they said the money was too small. I got to know.
How much was it?
I got to know the money was not too small. I think it was, if I'm not wrong, I think it was $1 million that we were talking about.
Wow, about $1 million.
Yeah.